Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a crochet casual sling bag.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
I'll show you the bag. This is the bag. So it's really simple. What you have to do is you have to make a circle with any stitches you like. I made this with single crochets, and this is a 10-inch bag. From here to here measures 10 inch, and I folded in half. Then I kept a zipper. Then I attach both sides with slip stitches. This bag is flat, so I didn't increase the width of the bag. Then I kept two handles with seed stitches. Seed stitches are very close and very tight, so I thought of making these handles with seed stitches. Then I kept this one to open and close the button. It has button open and zipper both. I already uploaded one crochet sling bag tutorial video on my channel. This is a bit different. This bag I made a different way. If you want to learn how I made this bag, please stay tuned. Here I am using this 100% acrylic yarn to make this bag. I bought the skein from Amazon. One pack contains 2 skeins like this. Each skein weighs 100 grams. So total 200 grams you will get in 375 INR. One I rolled and kept. This is really soft and fluffy, and this is one of my favorite color yarn. This is lavender blue and bluish green, and I'm using 3mm hook. Okay, so let's start. So to make this bag you need to make a flat circle. So firstly you have to make a circle, then you have to fold it in half, then you have to keep zipper, then you have to attach both sides, the remaining sides, then you have to keep 2 handles. Okay, this is what we are going to do. In my last crochet bag tutorial video I didn't show you how to make the circle to make the bag, as I gave the link in the description box of my crochet basket tutorial video, as I made the base of the basket with the same way which I am going to show you now. Anyways, I'm going to show you how to make a flat circle to make this bag, so stay tuned. To start up you have to make a slip knot. Then you have to put 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, then you have to join this. Insert your hook into the first chain stitch. Okay, and take yarn and pull through 2 loops. Okay, next, to begin in the next row you have to put 2 chains, and in this row you have to put 8 single crochets. Okay, we put 2 chain stitches, and we are going to put 8 single crochet stitches into this gap. Okay, so insert your hook into this gap and you have to do single crochet. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, we put 8 single crochet stitches, and you have to join this row into the chain you put in the beginning of this row. Okay, as this is a very small circle, it will be very difficult to find that chain. If you want, you can mark with stitch marker when you begin this row. So here you have to insert your hook into the chain you put in the beginning, and you have to join the circle. Do a slip stitch and you have to join the circle. In the next row, we are not going to put a chain to start up the row. What you have to do is you have to insert your hook into the next stitch and you have to do single crochet stitches. Next row, the circle we are making with single crochet stitches, so we are going to put only single crochet stitches. So what you have to do is you have to, instead of giving a chain, you have to insert your hook into the next stitch and you have to join with a single crochet. So here what will happen is you join the circle, at the same time you start up a new row. Okay, so here if you want, you can mark with a stitch marker. Okay, and mark with stitch marker. Okay, then you have to continue doing single crochet stitches into the each stitch till the end. I mean till we marked with stitch marker. Okay, into the each stitch we are going to put single crochet stitch. Okay, so insert your hook into the next stitch. You have to do single crochet. You have to continue all the way across till the end. Okay, if you want, you can cut the yarn from here. So you finish till here. I'll be right back. So I finished doing single crochet stitches in this row till we marked. What you have to do is you have to remove the stitch marker and you have to join this row. So what you have to do is, now need to put slip stitch to join the circle. Just insert your hook into the stitch from where we removed a stitch marker. You have to put a single crochet stitch and have to join the circle. At the same time we start up a new row. Okay, so there we are going to mark with stitch marker. Okay, and I have to continue the same thing as we done in the previous row. Okay, just insert your hook into the next stitch and I have to do a single crochet stitch. You have to continue doing single crochet stitches till we marked with stitch marker. Okay, in this row what you have to do is you have to put two single crochet stitches into each stitches. Okay, So here we already put one single crochet stitch into the first stitch, so we are going to put one more single crochet stitch into the same stitch. Okay, you have to insert your hook into the next stitch and have to put single crochet stitch and have to put one more. So two single crochet stitches into every stitches you have. Okay, into the next stitch, 1, 2. Okay, next one, 1, 2. Next stitch, 1, 2. One, 2. Next stitch, 1, 2. Next one, 1 and 2. Okay, we are going to repeat the same in the next row. Okay, so remove this stitch marker and insert your hook into the stitch from where we removed our stitch marker, and you have to do a single crochet stitch and you have to join and start up a new row. Okay, so you have to mark that stitch with stitch marker. Okay, we put one stitch or one single crochet stitch and you have to do one more into the same stitch. So I'm going to continue the same till the end of the row. So here you can see I finish this row with two single crochet stitches into all the stitches, and I'm removing the stitch marker and I'm going to join and start up a new row. Okay, so insert your hook into that stitch and do a single crochet. Okay, so we got a small circle now. This is how we increase the size of the circle. And now what you have to do is you have to put one single crochet stitch and into the next stitch you have to put two single crochet stitches. So 1, 2, 1, 2. This is what we are going to do. Okay, so what you have to do is we have already put one single crochet stitch. So now we can mark with stitch marker. Okay, we already put one single crochet stitch into the first stitch, so into the second stitch you have to put two single crochets. 1, 2. Okay, next one, just one single crochet into the next stitch, two single crochets. 1, 2. Into the next one, one single crochet. Into the next stitch, two single crochets. 1, 2. Next one, one single crochet. Okay, like so you have to complete this row till the end. Okay, I finish this row with one single crochet stitch and two single crochet stitches alternately. If you want to increase, you have to put one single crochet stitch and two single crochet stitches alternately. And if you feel like your circle is becoming like a frill or kind of curvy, what you have to do is you have to start putting one single crochet stitches into every stitches. Okay, you don't want one single crochet stitch and 2 single crochet stitches alternately. You have to put only one single crochet stitches. Here I am removing the stitch marker and I'm inserting my hook into the next stitch, and I have to do a single crochet stitch. Okay, and I'm going to mark the stitch with stitch marker, and I'm going to continue doing single crochet stitches into every stitches. Okay, just one single crochet stitches. So insert your hook into the next stitch and I have to do 1 single crochet. You have to continue doing single crochet stitches till the stitch marker, like this. Okay, okay, pause the video and finish this row. I'll be right back. So here I finished this row with one single crochet stitches. I'm removing the stitch marker and I'm going to join this row, and I'm going to start up a new row. Okay, join here. Still you can see that curve. So what you have to do is you have to, if you feel like your circle is becoming so, what you have to do is you have to continue doing one single crochet stitches. Here you have to mark with stitch marker. So here I'm going to continue the same steps as I done in the previous row. I'm going to put one single crochet stitches into every stitches. I'll explain you when you have to start doing 1 single crochet and 2 single crochets alternately. Okay, so here I finished this row as well. I'm going to remove this stitch marker and I'm going to start up a new row, and I'm going to join this circle as well. This stitch I have to mark. Still it didn't become flat, so you have to continue doing the same steps, one single crochet stitches into each stitches till the stitch marker. So once you feel like your circle is becoming very tight, then you have to start doing 1 single crochet and 2 single crochets alternately. Okay, I'll show you that. Till then you have to continue doing one single crochet stitches into each stitches. Okay, here you can see circle became flat. It doesn't have any curvature now. Okay, it start becoming tight. So once you feel like your circle become tight, what you have to do is you have to do 1 single crochet and 2 single crochets alternately. Okay, so next row, put 1 single crochet and mark with stitch marker, and into the next stitch 2 single crochets as we done 1 single crochet into the previous or the last stitch. Okay, so next one, 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. Okay, into the next one, 1 single crochet as we done 2 single crochets into the last stitch. Okay, so this is how we have to finish. Hope you all got how to increase the circle. I'll explain you one more time. What you have to do is, if your flat circle start to become very tight, what you have to do is you have to follow this step. Okay, this one, I mean 1 single crochet and 2 single crochets alternately. And if your flat circle start to become very loose, what you have to do is you have to put 1 single crochets into every stitches. Okay, then it will become tight. Then again you have to do 1 single crochet and 2 single crochets alternately. This is what you have to do. Okay, it's really simple, not that complicated as you think. So pause the video and increase the size of the circle as big as you want. Okay, according to the size you want for your project or your bag. Okay, let's do that. Here I have finished 42 rows of single crochets. This bag measures 10 inch, so I am stopping here. The next what you have to do is you have to join this with slip stitch. So remove the stitch marker, and as this is the last row, we have to join with slip stitch. So insert your hook into the next stitch and yarn over, pull out the hook and yarn together. Now you have to do slip stitch. Okay, next you have to keep zipper and handles. Okay,